Did you see his face? Did you see his scar? While Harry was eating his porridge, Hedwig flew into the great hall and landed beside him with a letter from Hagrid. Harry opened the letter and read that Hagrid wanted Harry to visit him for tea that afternoon to hear about his first week at Hogwarts. Hagrid also asked Harry to send a reply back with Hedwig. Harry borrowed a quill from Ron, quickly wrote a short reply accepting the invitation, tied the letter to Hedwig's leg, and Hedwig immediately flew away through the enchanted ceiling.
What have we got today? Double potions with the Slytherins. Snape's head of Slytherin House. They say he always favours them. We'll be able to see if it's true. Wish McGonagall favoured us.
After herbology, the Gryffindors walked down to the dark dungeon where the potions classroom was located. The dungeon was cold, dimly lit, and filled with shelves containing preserved magical creatures and potion ingredients. Professor Severus Snape entered the classroom wearing long black robes. Unlike the other teachers, he was cold, strict, and intimidating.
You are here to learn the subtle science and exact art of potion making. I don't expect you will really understand the beauty of the softly simmerings, the delicate power of liquids that creep through human veins, bewitching the mind, ensnaring the sense. I can teach you how to bottle fame, brew glory, even stop a death if you aren't as big a bunch of dunderheads as I usually have to teach.
He immediately took attendance.
Yes, Harry Potter. Our new celebrity.
Without warning, Snape began asking Harry difficult questions about potions.
Potter, what would I get if I added powdered root of asphodel to an infusion of wormwood?
I don't know, sir.
Tut, tut, fame clearly isn't everything. Let's try again. Potter, where would you look if I told you to find me a bezel?
I don't know, sir.
Thought you wouldn't open a book before coming, eh, Potter? What is the difference, Potter, between monkshood and wolfsbane?
I don't know, sir. I think Hermione does, though.
For your information, Potter, asphodel and wormwood make a sleeping potion so powerful it is known as the Draught of Living Death. A bezoar is a stone taken from the stomach of a goat, and it will save you from most poisons. As for monkshood and wolfsbane, they are the same plant, which also goes by the name of aconite. Well, why aren't you all copying that down? And a point will be taken from Gryffindor House for your cheek, Potter.
The potions lesson continued, and things were no easier for Gryffindor. Under Professor Snape's watchful gaze, the students worked in pairs, carefully preparing a simple potion to cure boils. Around the dungeon, scales rattled, ingredients were crushed, and cauldrons bubbled quietly. As Snape moved through the classroom, criticism followed nearly every student. Nearly every student, except Draco Malfoy. Once again, Malfoy seemed to have earned the professor's approval. While the class focused on their work, trouble was already brewing at another table. Neville Longbottom's potion didn't look quite right. Strange bubbles formed inside the cauldron, growing larger with every passing second. Then disaster struck. A loud hiss echoed through the dungeon as Neville's cauldron suddenly collapsed. Acid green smoke burst into the air, filling the classroom in seconds. The boiling potion spread rapidly across the stone floor, burning holes wherever it touched. Students scrambled onto their stools as the dangerous liquid crept beneath the tables. Neville had been standing closest to the explosion. Covered in the potion, he cried out in pain as angry red boils began appearing across his arms, legs, and face. Professor Snape swept toward the scene.
Idiot boy. I suppose you added the porcupine quills before taking the cauldron off the fire. Take him up to the hospital wing. You, Potter, why didn't you tell him not to add the quills? Thought he'd make you look good if he got it wrong, did you? That's another point you've lost for Gryffindor.
Don't push it. I've heard Snape can turn very nasty.